Yes, he get one of my servants with the National Assembly at the Federal House of Representatives. Why they look me like that now? Because I say my servant did. Yes, one of my boy did for National Assembly. When he be say him go there, make him serve my interest and that of my constituency. Stop looking at me that way. When I say my servant, those people when he be say they public office, they be public servant. And not be the one when they be say public servants don't pick past their orga will be the people. Because now the people, now we be government. And they were there inside the government house. Now them they there to serve our interests. Good. So this my servant, he had made me proud. And that of my constituency. And not just my constituency, the entire Igbo land. He make them proud. By this singular bill he is sponsoring. Remember, many a times have we seen some of these people where go for federal house or senate, go there, pursue their personal interests. They don't go talk for one day. Anything will go add value to our people, Igbo, Biafrans, and their constituencies. Good. But this one, his first target, his first shot was on target. Yes, his first shot was on target. I'm talking about Dr. Okudele Ezewankwo. And I am going straight because I'm going to keep that he is in his constituency, because he's representing me. I am from Orumba North, and he's representing Orumba North and South at the Federal House. Good. I'm going to keep that he's around in the constituency. I want to go see that my servant. I'm not just going to see him, but I want to make more demand from him on what we want him to do. Because now we will be the people, now be the government. So, while you join me to go to my constituency to see this, my servant, make una listen to waiting in present. The bill he is sponsoring that will benefit Igbo, especially the traders. I go tell you his background later. Oh yeah, make una the watch. I they come.
I remain Honorable Okudele Christopher Ezewankwo, representing the Igbo people of Orumba North and South Federal Constituency, East Africa, and from Anambra State. My motion is about the menace of harassment and the extortion of officers of the Nigerian Customs Service on the highway. Mr. Speaker, the primary assignment of any responsible government is to provide an enabling environment for its people. Mr. Speaker, over 70% of the population of this country are traders or businessmen or women. Mr. Speaker, I am a former businessman, an international businessman of high repute. Mr. Speaker, I am former President General of the traders in the country, and also I am former President General of the traders in the Southeast in particular. So, Mr. Speaker, I have opportunity to know problem of this people. Mr. Speaker, you can believe with me that some of us here, most of us here, had the opportunity to travel outside the country, most especially developed countries. Mr. Speaker, it is only in Nigeria that you can see customs on the road, extorting money from innocent business people who are doing their legitimate businesses. Mr. Speaker, this situation is uncalled for. Let me give you an example, Mr. Speaker. And a truck that loaded the goods from Lagos Apapa going to Calabar or Aba will encounter over 30 checkpoints, of which the driver will continue to drop money at each checkpoint. Mr. Speaker, my worry is that this money are not prepared in government cover. These corrupt officers share the money among themselves. Mr. Speaker, I can say categorically, without fear of contradiction, that these corrupt officers make returns to their senior colleagues. That is the reason why they are starting to stay on our roads, extorting money. Mr. Speaker, my humble suggests that if custom officers have anything to do with the containers, they should do it at the wharves, the airports, the seaports, the border. Mr. Speaker, these containers should have legs to walk or wings to fly out of these places. Mr. Speaker, they should be allowed to go. Most of the problems that business people have in this country is this massive extortion of money. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I urge all my colleagues to do justice to this motion. Thank you very much.
Na ọkwa na ofu ije a ka nka nọ ịfụrụ moto ma ebe taya chikwopu na express ebe a after ka m bump into one useless pothole, the tire chikwopu. So I don't know what to do, but I will go mechanic in a fix here, right at the middle of express road. And my banana control traffic. I can make sure that nothing goes wrong. Okay, question at if my Canada. Hey, finally, Alucham Moto. I spent about 3 hours here, but the job must continue. We must continue, whether they like them or not. We must continue. Nothing can stop us. I'll continue my journey.
Yeah, my people, I don't arrive. I don't reach where I tell them I say they go this morning. And seated beside me is the chief servant of Orumba North and South Federal Constituency. You know why they call them servant? Let them be our servant. Let them they serve our interests for National Assembly. And like I said, the first shot he made was on target. And if you send person work and he do one well, you go say congratulations. I want to say congratulations first.
Thank you very much.
And but we're going to, take a look at the bill that you're pushing. What inspired you to make that bill, to present that bill? Because my viewers have seen it.
Thank you very much. I presented that motion at the floor of the House, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm a former businessman. Like I said in that motion, that I'm a former businessman of high repute. I served the traders in Anambra State for years. I also served the traders in the Southeast. I also served the traders in the country as a chief servant. So I know what their problem is all about. No nation can progress without removing customs on the roads. No nation. I know what they are passing through as a businessman. That's why I presented that motion on the floor of the House for debate. If you follow that motion, you will see what I said. You see, most of us had opportunity to travel outside the country, most especially developed countries. It's only in Nigeria you can see customs on the roads, extorting money from innocent businessmen and women who are doing their legitimate businesses. I said that is uncalled for. The way the custom people are maltreating the business people is what I would describe as man's inhumanity to man, as far as I'm concerned.
And that bill is going to put a stop to it if it goes through.
Well, we are on it. It's a motion. But I know that at the end of it, we must get it right.
Yeah.
We are not second-class citizens in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Over 75% of the population of this country are businessmen and women, or traders. No two ways about that.
Yeah.
And we must get it right as far as I'm concerned. I know that the Custom Establishment Act and that motion may jam.
Okay.
But the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step.
Okay.
You see, our people are talking about to come home and develop, think home philosophy.
Yeah.
I think that is a brainchild of His Excellency the Executive Governor of Anambra. How can we come here and develop with cautions on the road, extorting money from people? A truck that loaded goods from Apapa, Lagos going to Calabar in order. We met over 30-40 checkpoints. And I said it that I can state categorically that this money being extorted by some corrupt custom officers are not paid into government coffers. These corrupt officers share this money among themselves. And I can tell you that they are mixed returns to their senior colleagues. That's the reason why they allow them to stay on our roads. They're extorting money from people. It's uncalled for.
Okay, now it seems that the traders are going to benefit, especially those in the southeast. And you talked about Akulono mantra, bring back your wealth. Have you considered the fact that if the ports in the southeast are working, there will be no need for people to bring down their goods all the way from Lagos down to the east? If you have ports like in Port Harcourt or in One and all that, or even dredge the River Niger, do you think that it will make life and trade easier for Igbos, the southeasterners?
Thank you very much. I've said it before, time with that number, that the government are playing politics with the dredging of Niger. But as a matter of urgency, I wrote a letter to Mr. President when I was the President General of the traders in the southeastern Nigeria. In that my letter, I told him to establish dry port in Onitsha and its environs. And I think they are working toward that direction now, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. If somebody is telling you that ship will from anywhere come to the Onitsha River Port, that is lie. Batches can come from Warri to Onitsha River Port if Niger is dredged. But for now, nobody is doing anything there. So to serve business community in the country, most especially eastern part of the country, is to provide dry port in Onitsha or its environs. It is working in Kaduna now, as far as we're concerned. So we want something that is happening in Kaduna to be applicable to this place. We are business people. The major things we are doing for our living is business. And I believe that Mr. President has started thinking about that direction. Within short periods, we will see the gun. All right.
Thank you very much for that. Then, coming down to the requests of ordinary people, considering the volatile nature of Nigerian security now, the alternative meat supply. I've seen what they have had an interview with the Commissioner of Agriculture, where he said, stipulated what they are doing, especially in Umunze, setting up animal husbandry. Now, bringing it home to your constituency and also encouraging young people to engage in agriculture. Do you think, looking forward, that you're going to, look towards that direction, especially when it comes to constituency project, empowerment of the young people?
Thank you very much. I like the language that you use, empowerment. First. The primary assignment for any responsible government is to provide an enabling environment for his people.
Exactly.
When you are talking about constituency projects, how much is constituency money annually? How much is it? That money cannot do anything in agriculture. But as a legislator, what we are going to do is to present a bill that will assist our people, most especially in agriculture. You see, because when we present a bill or a motion adding some funds in the agri sector in the budget, it will help our people. Our people will benefit. But let me tell you, when you are talking about constituency, you talk about the people. My primary assignment is to take care of these constituents.
Yes, exactly.
Because every time we are saying about effective and quality representation, To represent your constituents in National Assembly is not all. The most important thing in representation is service to humanity.
Exactly.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
You know that I have a foundation, and that my foundation is all about empowerment. Empowerment of the youths, taking care of widows and the less privileged in the society. That's what we have been doing for over 12 years. Building houses for the poor, dredging of boreholes, and so on and so forth. Most especially, scholarship.
The education.
Yes.
Yeah.
I awarded scholarship for over 200 students. That's the idea. So, and we intend to do more by the special grace of God. Because the reason why I contested to this position is to acquire another opportunity to help my people.
Yeah, of course.
That is very important.
Yeah, in case you don't know, I was there when he was begged. I actually begged him to come out and serve, because I have known him since I came back from UK. I've known him. I'm not the type that go about to discuss with politicians. He's not a politician. He's a businessman, and he knows exactly what the people needs. Hopefully an arrow. So that's why anywhere you see me, you know that something is coming out from there for the people. And I must tell you, it's not about the normal secular media stuff. You know, we are not into that. We are here to bring it raw the way it is. And we have seen one out of too many, a servant leader. Bible says that the person that will lead you will be the servant. And that is what we are trying to ensure, that the people who are actually the government are well represented, are well governed, are well led by people who has vision. Because if you look at the length of time that they are inaugurated and now that he's passing the bill, you know that he didn't prepare that bill before. He didn't prepare that bill while he was there. He will prepare that bill waiting for the time to have an opportunity to go there and present it. So these are the kind of things we continue to keep our leaders on their toes. So we will help them to represent us well, and that is why I am here, and you've had it all from him. And I believe as time goes on, we'll continue bringing to you some of the, good tidings we are doing, not just staying on the social media and talking blah 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 or going on the street to protest. No, you have to channel your cause the right way to the people who are there to serve your interests, and ensure they do that. Help them to do that, and I tell you, life will be much better. Thank you so much for giving us your time, sir. You are our chief servant, and we me personally, yes, you are representing me. I'm actually in the National Assembly, and I know you always open the door, because you've always done that even before you get there. So thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you, Chedu. You have been doing well.
Thank you.
I promise the entire business community in the country, most especially in the Southeast, that I will be a strong voice to the entire business community in the country. I'm there to represent them.
Thank you so
my
much.
constituency, Olumba, North and South. You see, I promise them that I'm going to change the political face of Olumba North and South.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch all the communities in Olumba North and South.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going to do, by the special grace of God.
Yeah, you've always been doing that. Thank you. God is your enabler.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, as you can see, I don't see my chief servants for Orumba North and South constituency. That is how to have a quality representation. You see, as I did, now village I come, make I come see my servant with the National Assembly. He don't come from Abuja, come back to village for in constituency, to meet those people when they represent, to interact with them. And me, now one of them. And I waiting, I can't do. I don't complete them. And I encourage you, all those your representatives, your so-called representatives, whether for state or for federal, when they be say they see them, no say those ones they don't pass servant, they don't be servant again. They don't make themselves Lord. And those people not supposed to represent you. That this kind of people, now we want people who are reachable. If to say I turn around the camera, you go see people where they come to ask them, not be to beg for money. No go there, go they beg your servant money. No, when you meet your servant, tell them what you want, make him do for you and for your community, your constituency. Now waiting they sign up for. Thank you so much for watching. Keep subscribing, keep sharing. Don't forget, now we will be people. Now we be government. Tell your neighbor, one this say now we will be the people. Now we be the government. Those people with the government, now then be our servants. Wrapping it up right now. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, Kambada and even if I have one who's weekend. According.